Hey guys, welcome back to another one. This is Crypto Elite. In today's video, I have some pretty big news. South Korea is starting something that I can totally see expanding globally, and we'll dig into exactly what that is. We're also going to talk about BTC, at least at the time of this recording. It was yesterday when this recording comes out. Big news happening with BTC. And then lastly, just some boring tax information with the US IRS. Might as well cover it because it is going to be very pertinent coming up very soon. But before we get into those news stories, let's check out the overall portfolio. As you can see, the past 24 hours, once again, up and to the right, which is very good to see. But at the same time, it makes dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin a little bit harder every single day that the overall chart goes up and to the right, or the price of BTC gets higher. So right now I am at about 0.448, almost halfway there to one full coin. I also have Ethereum and then Theta Network. I do want to expand on Theta while I got you here. I am still unstaked right now and I'm going to sell, but one thing I'm looking forward to before I sell, and once again, I know there's a lot of connections with Theta, and this probably could be a connection that once again may not pan out to anything, but at least I want to hold on just in case there is some sort of rumor behind it. But Samsung is doing something big. It's happening on 1 February. So just in a couple days, there is the Samsung February Unpacked event. And this is normally when they bring out their new lineup. So the Samsung Galaxy S23 is coming out. And just in case there's any rumor, any partnership between Samsung, Theta, I'll wait a couple days just to see, and then I probably will sell, and then I'll have a little bit more USDC with the Theta that I'm going to get rid of. And then once again, Cardano is still a solid hold. We will have to wait and see what happens. But yeah, if you just check out the past 7 days, once again, pretty incredible just how far this portfolio has gone since the beginning of January, or about 30 days ago, just around the beginning of January. It's almost up 80%, which is insane. That's a lot of gains happening in a small portfolio, and a lot of that has to do with Bitcoin. As we can see here, Bitcoin, at least today on Sunday, is getting closer to 25,000. This trend may continue as it nears its best weekly close in 5 months. And we'll check out the charts here in a second as well. But just some things to talk about is January gains is about 39.8%, so almost 40% at the time of the writing, which is Bitcoin's most profitable January since 2013. That is great to see. So I hope the overall sentiment changes so Bitcoin will just continue rising in price after I get that full coin. So in addition to the monthly close, the coming week we'll see new potential macro events like the US Fed Reserve is going to decide on what to do with this latest interest rate hike. Depending on what the Fed does, that could either push the market higher or it could push it lower. We'll have to wait and see. And circling back to the charts, yeah, right now we are just shy of 24,000 as you see, and we're at about 23,700. The next major psychological barrier, of course, is around 25,000. And as you can see, we've hit it a couple times before, just zooming back. So this could be where BTC just hangs up for a little bit and then it might trend down from there. But this is all speculation, so we will definitely have to wait and see. So that's the first story. The second one has to do with South Korea. South Korea's Justice Ministry is going to deploy crypto tracking systems in 2023, and this virtual crypto tracking system I could see expanding globally in the future. It's going to monitor the transaction history and extract relevant information. So right now they're just saying they're using it to tackle money laundering, but I can totally see that because ultimately all these big governments, they want their tax revenue. So they probably are going to track and trace every single individual in the name of quote unquote money laundering, but they want to make sure that if you are making some massive crypto gains, they want a cut of that revenue. So South Korea is also one of the toughest for crypto firms to launch in their country. So they're also using this as of right now to kind of verify and watch these crypto firms as well, just to make sure that they meet regulatory requirements. So that's the second thing I wanted to talk about. And the last thing has to do with the IRS. Once again, tax season is right around the corner, and the US, much like South Korea, wants everyone to start declaring if they engage in crypto. So this is going to help out in the future, and I would not lie on this form. If there's any question that says if you engage in crypto, yes or no, I would 100% say what you do. That is something, because if you have the IRS on your bad side, or if you get on the bad side of the IRS, it is not going to be a good time for you. So I will just say that the IRS changed the phrase from digital assets or to digital assets from virtual money, and they're going to start all US citizens have to answer certain crypto related questions in respect to their activity. So me, yes, I'm going to check a box if I get asked that question. Yes, I do engage in crypto. So the taxation incentives boil down to obtaining, acquiring, transferring, and selling cryptocurrency for any financial gain, including mining and staking. So guys, definitely answer correctly is the best I can say. Right now, last year I used Coinly, and this is not a sponsored content or sponsored ad. This is just what I do. So as of right now, I'm probably going to use this again unless something else better, newer comes out, and I will post it on the video for what I am using. So with that being said, the price of crypto, like I talked about, has been going up and to the right, which is very awesome. If you are interested in seeing what I am purchasing, I also have a different, very aggressive portfolio that is doing extremely well. If you want to check that one out, I do have a Patreon link in the description. If not, like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I will see you on the next one.